Hello and welcome to Farming Valley. This is a Minecraft mod pack based on 1.10 and just checking it out today, and I figured might as well share it with you guys. I haven't posted anything Minecraft related for a while on the channel, and well, seeing as how it is one of my favorite games of all time, that needs to change. So we are just going to get started here. I did play with this a little bit to see what I could figure out and make sure that I'm not going to fumble around too much as we get started here. And yeah, so we're just going to get right on with it. And the first goal is to get the, oh, what is it? It's like the goddess of the forest or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get some iron, dig some holes, plant some flowers, get a pot. It's gonna be weird. At the end of it, we will be started with this mod pack, which is really interesting to me. You don't do so much building yourself in it. You do, I think there was a mod called Colony Craft or something like that. Mine colonies. And I get a similar vibe here in terms of how you build up a village and whatnot. But yeah, it looks really cool. Got Optifine installed. Hopefully that makes a significant impact on your experience, because I don't want this to be really rough on the eyes or anything for you. Yeah, let's go. We've got a furnace up here, so we've got some coal and iron, and we're gonna need a bucket and some clay, and I think I've got some clay not here. I did scout this area out a little bit before I got started to make sure we were in a good spot. Maybe don't sprint because I don't have any food yet. There you go, that's where the clay is. Yeah. Got a little bit here. And then some more on the other side of this river. Let's get out of the water before we start digging this up. Oh, 1.10 water physics. What a joy. We gotta keep an eye out for flowers too. And it's actually the vanilla flowers that we need most of all. Oh, Wayla doesn't seem to be working. But yeah, just some stuff that'll go into a flower pot. Oh, we've angered the bees. Okay. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind as we progress here. And travel around this area, steer clear of the beehive. Alright, now we need a bucket. And let's go ahead and do an iron pick and an iron axe. From what I can tell so far, the primary resources are going to be things like wood and stone and just the basic building blocks. But again, we aren't going to be doing all that much building on our own. I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. And let's go ahead and cook up some of this clay. Yeah, that should have us pretty well started. And so when you spawn in to a new world, you have the achievement book, the Harvest Goddess book, How to Summon a Harvest Goddess, and a bed, but that's it. So it's a pretty Spartan start. One blueberry, that doesn't do a lot for us, but I guess something's better than nothing, right? Got some pumpkins here, grab those. I suppose. Can't eat the pumpkins, that's right. But I did just spot some more berry bushes over here, so let's go harvest those. And actually, you know what, let's snag this clay real quick. There we go, just need one flower pot. And where do we want to put this? Yeah, like right about there, that should work. Alright, let's grab these berries before we do anything else. Oh, there we go. Full up on health. Good deal. Now, let's grab some water. We've got to put water in each of these holes that I've dug here to either side of the flower pot. And drop a flower there, and then I need to put sticks in my hand and right click on this until that changes. Alright, and then we will actually summon that first thing in the morning. So that's how you get the Harvest Goddess flower. And then you're going to take that and throw it into this pool of water here. Alright, now she'll tell you all this stuff. And I'm going to tell her I know what I'm doing. She gives us a bunch of flowers. And then we need to go get 24 logs. I love it every time you get an achievement, like it shoots off fireworks and stuff. There's like a real celebration. Just clear out as much of that as we reasonably can. Alright, so let's go back over here. Oh yeah, and she'll vanish after a while, but it's not that big of a deal. We just throw the flower in here again. She always leaves one behind when she goes. And make sure you have your wood in your hand and right click on her. And she'll give you a blueprint for the Carpenter. And this is how we get started here. Now I haven't really planned out where I'm going to put this village, but that's basically what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be building a village. So let's set that back 1, and then confirm it. And then Ulif there is going to get to work building his house. That's the first step of this mod pack, is getting the Carpenter going. That's the Carpenter's house, and he's just going to keep going there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and just start harvesting a whole mess of wood. Because even though we're not going to be building anything ourselves, well, I mean, we will be building some things ourselves, I'm sure, but the vast majority of the building in this pack is done by NPCs, from what I can tell so far. So even with that being the case, though, we still have to provide them with wood in order to obtain blueprints for new buildings and such. Yeah, I think Minecraft 1.10 is noticeably less aesthetically pleasing than the newer versions. I can't really put my finger on why necessarily, but it's definitely not as pretty. But at the end of the day, that's never really been what Minecraft is about, and this game, this mod pack in particular, I think is going to be a really interesting playthrough, so that has a lot more to do with why I'm playing this than anything else. And yeah, you know, I'm going to be right back with you when we've got the Carpenter finished and we've got some other stuff going on to share with you. Alright, and now we're talking to Jade. So after the Carpenter finishes building his house, you go upstairs and you find another NPC there called Jade, and she's going to teach us about farming. And we're going to tell her that we know how. And she's going to give us a hoe, some turnip seeds, and a watering can. And if Ulif is around here anywhere, we can actually trade with him. Where'd you go, Ulif? I hope he's not, like, stuck in this tree or something. Okay, well, I really don't know where he is. Is he up here past behind Jade or something? No. Okay. Oh, there he is. Whoa, where were you hiding, dude? Were you like in a chest or something? I'm so confused by that. Okay, well, I can't seem to talk to Ulif right now, but that's alright. We're just going to go ahead and get started farming. And for that, we have this nice little patch over here. But first, let's use our bucket. Actually, let's get that off the hotbar and get the watering can in there because we're going to need to fill it with water. Okay. Now, let's clear this area out, yeah? I don't think we can plant any of the seeds that drop naturally, but I'm going to collect them anyway because we might be able to sell them or something later. I heard a zombie. I did. There is actually a pretty decent cave system right underneath us here, so I will not be surprised if we end up having to deal with quite a few mobs. Okay, so these seeds do not work like normal seeds. Oh, no. Okay, they plant in a 3x3 area, and farming in this game, in this mod pack, does not work like it does in vanilla Minecraft. You cannot get what am I trying to say? Oh, you can't get the land to stay tilled, to stay plowed, or whatever you want to call it. You can't get it to stay farmland. By just having, you know, like if I dug this out and put some water in there, it's not going to do us any good. You actually 100% completely and utterly have to water it every day. And I'm sure that eventually we're going to come across some form of irrigation that we can craft or buy or whatever that's going to help us accomplish that. But for right now, it's all going to be done manually. So that'll be a lot of fun. Oh, we've got some magpie eggs. Okay. Interesting. I've also noticed that some items will only stack when you put them in a chest, namely eggs. So that's another oddity for this mod pack as well. Now, with Jade, we can also trade her flowers for seeds, and that'll help us to get started. Another big part of this pack is currency. So you can see I have 1,000 gold there in the upper right. And that's going to be a big chunk of how we end up buying new buildings and stuff. Ooh, ouch. That's not what I was trying for. Yeah. On another thing you can do, which I think is actually kind of neat, is you can sleep anytime, and it will bring you straight through to the next day. Right at 6 a.m. the following day. Doesn't matter when you sleep, it will just take you to 6 a.m. the next day. Nice thing about that is it will help your crops to grow a little faster. And that's something that I think is actually kind of missing from vanilla Minecraft, if I'm honest. Large rock. Okay, not sure what I can do with that, but we have it now. And clovers. Okay. Sure. All kinds of things laying around over here. Now, let's go ahead and grab our dandelions, and we will trade those with Jade for some more seeds. And at 9 o'clock, we'll be able to trade with Ulif there. Oh, gotta put them in my hand, right? But yeah, this is basically how you start with this mod pack, is you just... Is this not rock? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Okay, that just breaks it. Didn't get anything for that. Actually, no, though we are still going to place this water down here just so that we have quick access to a water source for refilling our watering can. And I have a feeling that this mod pack in particular is going to lead to a lot of terraforming so that we can set up the village in a, you know, nice, interesting way, but without having things be cluttered or, oh, I don't know, chaotic. Yeah, we don't want clutter, we don't want chaos, we just want to have a nice little village. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be focusing on keeping things clean and organized. And in order to do that, I mean, we're pretty much going to have to do some pretty serious terraforming. I tried out several seeds and decided to stick with this one. Not because I necessarily think it's the best, but mostly because I recognized quite a few of the things that I needed. The other world that I started with to check out this mod pack and see if it was something I wanted to play for the channel, it didn't really have most of what I needed in a convenient location. Okay, so we want the shipment box, and this is what we're working towards here, is the general store. So you can see there's not just a gold cost associated with buying things from Ulif, the Carpenter. There's also resource costs or material costs, however you want to put that. So we need 192 logs and we need 64 stone. And I don't know if cobble works for that, but, you know, we might try it, just getting cobble. And then there's a lot of stuff you can buy from Ulif. There's like a fancy workbench and a case and seat, and a lot of it seems to be decorative, but yeah. Anyways, the general store as Jade will tell us here in a little while, is going to be where we get seeds for planting. So this is going to be a farming heavy mod pack, but it has stuff like silent gear in it, which tells me that there's going to be a significant amount of combat mods, or what am I trying to say? Like, there's going to be a good amount of opportunities for combat as well. So it's not just a farming mod, it is more than that. Do these drop? They do. Okay, so let's get these laid out in a more sensible manner then. Because the way these are sitting right now, I can't actually reach but like half of them. And it's not like berries really do a whole lot for us in terms of saturation or anything, but they're not a bad place to start, I don't think. And at least they don't do damage to us like vanilla. Oh, did I need to right-click that, or was that just not ready to be harvested yet? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, at least the berry bushes don't hurt us like vanilla Minecraft berry bushes do. But yeah, I think that's actually going to do it for today's video. I know we didn't really cover all that much, but it does take quite a while to get all this started. I did a fair bit of work off camera too to be ready to plant and start with the Carpenter and get the harvest goddess up and everything else. So, oh yeah, one last thing, I guess, and then we'll call it good for the day. So with the shipment box, what you do is you put food, or you put food and fish and, you know, plants and whatever else you gather in there, and then when you sleep for the night, it pays you, so your gold will go up automatically whenever you have stuff in there and go to sleep. Yeah, I already watered these today, right? Yeah. Okay. So anyways, that is going to do it for us today in Farming Valley. I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day. And we will see you in the next one. So please do like, comment, and if you're feeling especially fantastic, subscribe. And we'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.